not answered my question, which is, how did you, if you estimate, let's say for example, license, you estimated for 2021.
Yes.
35.6 million.
Yes.
Now you budgeted for 2022.
Yes.
Your estimate budget for 2022 is 60 million.
Yes.
Now that's a difference of almost 24 or 25 million.
Yes.
Now how did you arrive at that difference to say this is what you expect to collect in 2022 when you do not have the actuals of 2021?
Yes, I can explain the strategies that we have at the time to be able to attain these.
Sorry, come back again.
I can explain the strategies and the approaches that we had in mind at the time to be able to meet the target for 60 million.
Okay.
We were considering conducting a thorough assessment of all businesses across the length and breadth of the West Coast region.
Okay.
We also had in mind to ensure, because we had some landed properties, and then we were thinking about how do we engage into public-private partnerships, with other organizations, other private individuals or companies to be able to boost our revenue, and also taking into account the need to review our current tariff through consultations. So all these things were strategies, but at the end of the day, we could not, we were not in position to be able to attain some of these strategies that we have in place.
Now, could you do a quick arithmetic for me? What is the percentage increase from your estimate of 2021 to your budgeted figure estimate for 2022? 35.7 million and 60 million. What is the percentage increase that you have factored into?
This will be more than 50%.
I will tell you, it's exactly 58.4%.
Yes.
That is half of what you had collected, more than half of what you had collected.
Yes.
It is such a humongous number that it should not be something that would evade you. If your director of finance comes up with this, you must have challenged him. Why are we increasing this to 58 million, 58%? And what strategy do you have to get that? I know you have mentioned certain strategies, but if this is going to be part and parcel of your budget, the director of finance must have informed you. You must have an informed position as to how they are going to enforce or collect these monies.
Yes, that
you have not done.
Yes, no, that did happen. Like I mentioned earlier on. Initially, to be quite honest with you, the estimate we have for 2020 was 65 million. And when we went for a bilateral, we were asked to bring this figure to 60 million. We had strategies in place, but those strategies do not end up working. I talked about the assessment involving every councillor in your ward to ensure that assessments are done thoroughly and adequately. Of course, we have other strategies of how do we...
Sorry, Mr. Jonga. The strategies you are talking about are anticipatory.
Yes.
They are not realistic.
Yes.
You've not implemented it.
Yes.
Because there is no data to support that strategy.
Yes.
To allow you to do that incremental, that more than 50% increment in your projection.
Yes.
Is that not correct?
Yes, that's correct.
So if it is a strategy that you were thinking of, this strategy cannot work in your budgetary transactions, because whatever you put in your budget, you have the data to be able to put it in the budget. If you don't have the data, it's just strategy you have, you understand? It means you just made a hypothetical projection and you included that in the budget. Is that not what you people did?
I agree. In the absence of a realistic data, you might not be able to...
No. Answer my question. Is that not a hypothetical, assumption that you used in arriving at these figures?
I won't say hypothetical assumption, but I know the
So what is it?
The absence sum was not based on realistic data.
Yes. We are saying the same thing. Yes. You are just using semantics. But you know, I know, we are saying the same thing. Because these figures are not based on any factual, computation of data that you have for you to be able to realistically impute them in your budget.
The data is absent. That I can admit, yes.
Thank you. Yeah. Council, you may proceed.
Yes, just a few questions, and then we'll allow you to sort out the information that is requested from you, sir. The first is, can you give us information about the land registration? How does it work in Brikama Area Council?
Land registration?
Yes.
Are you talking about freehold or land transfer? Or
yeah, the land transfers.
Land transfers.
The land transfers, yes.
Yes, the land transfers, first you have to obtain a local transfer from the alcalo.
Yes.
And when you obtain the transfer from the alcalo, you have to come to physical planning to obtain a clearance.
Yes.
If you obtain a clearance, then you have to go with that particular clearance with the local transfer from the alcalo to any EcoBank branch within West Coast,
yes,
and pay the official land transfer fee. So the fees varies. The charges for Combo North, Combo Central, and Combo South is 7,000.
Okay.
Then the fees for Combo East and in the phone is 5,000.
All right.
Once you pay that, then you are given a deposit slip that you come with. You pay that to the accounts of council because we have an existing MOU with EcoBank for the payment for direct payment of land transfer.
You have
an existing MOU with EcoBank for the direct payment of land transfer fees.
Yes. Do you have a copy of that MOU?
I can request
Please.
the CEO to help with a copy.
Please.
Yes. So you're given a slip. The bank will give you one slip, and they will retain the other because it triplicates copies.
Yes.
Then the one that you're given, that's the one that you will bring to the land transfer office for the processing of your official land transfer documents.
All right. Now, how is it processed at the level of the office?
Yes, once it is printed.
Yes. No, once you come with the bank paying-in slip.
Yes, you go to the land transfer office.
There's an office
for land transfer.
For land transfer.
Yes.
And then this office is manned by
the data entry clerks.
It's a data entry clerk.
There's also someone who draw the receipts upon you providing the slip from the bank.
What is the title of that person?
Well, we have a cashier.
It's a cashier.
Sorry, I think accounts clerk. Yes.
Accounts clerk.
Yes.
Who was the accounts clerk from 2019 to the time you moved with respect to land transfer entries?
Yeah, land transfer. I think when I came in, I think it was Fatou Jame who was at the Fatou Jame who was at the land transfer.
Fatou Jame.
Yes. And
by the time you left, was she ever replaced?
Yes, I think after she left, then.
When did she leave?
Fatou Jame, maybe, let me confirm, but I think it was before I came in, but I'll need to confirm that. But after she left, and then Fatou Mata Jallow replaces her. But you also have the data entry clerk for land transfer, who is Nyuma Kamara.
Is there a recording system for
yes,
for the recipient, for those who bring in their bank paying slips, their deposit slips?
Yes.
Is it in a cash book form?
Yes, in a
cash book for that.
There should be a quire book for.
There should be. It's not. I'm really not getting the answer. Is there a quire book or a cash book?
There's a recording system for it.
The recording system. What is this recording system?
Of course, you have the recording system that is done by the data entry clerk.
Yes.
Example, if she prints the form,
yes,
there's a portion for the GTR number.
Yes.
For a particular transaction
right,
that is included in the form.
Yes.
And of course, that number will have to be the same number that is issued to a particular customer.
Yes.
Yes. So there's a records of both
the data entry clerk.
Both these aspects.
So you will have the data for the serial numbers that were issued or thereabout.
Yes.
But now the bank paying slip.
Yes.
That comes from the bank. Let's say Mr. X brings a bank paying slip, $7,000.
Yes.
How do you record that? Is it a choir book or a cash book? I don't know. How do you record it?
A cash book should be used.
There's a cash book.
Yes,
There's
that
a cash
should-
book for that.
Yeah, that should be.
And so there's a proper recording system for you to know how much you have generated in land transfers for any given year.
Yes, you can also use that versus against the data in the computer as well.
Against the computer as well.
Yes.
So can you provide us with the cash book or the choir book, whichever the case applies?
Yes.
During the period you served from 2019 to 2023?
Okay, I will talk to the CEO to help with that.
And also the data from the data entry clerk as well.
Yes, I think I've provided that to the investigators, but I can also, because it's very bulky, I think I should have it in my hard drive. I can also give it to the registrar.
The registrar, please, from 2019 to 2023. Do you know how much?
It was 2018 to 2023, I think, when we did the extractions.
Do you know how much in 2019, how much the area council made from land transfers?
No, I honestly will not be in a position, because I came in November 2019, that is...
But you will have the data, you will have the data.
Yeah, the data should be available.
At 2020?
The records should be available.
2021?
The records should be available.
All the way to 2023?
Yes.
Okay.
So
yes. We will need those records regarding land. So the account, is it a special account is paid to, or?
Yes, it's a special account.
Special account?
Yes.
Can you please give us the account details, Kobank?
Yes, I can give it to the registrar. I don't have it off head, but I can ask and give it to the registrar.
Yes. So we need that quickly. Yes. And who are the signatories to this account?
What we do with the funds in the account is to transfer it to the main...
No, we haven't gotten to that yet.
To the main account?
No, we haven't gotten to that yet.
Yeah.
Who are the signatories to this account?
No, the signatories to the accounts of the council, myself, the CEO and the
No. Let's now be very specific to this account itself. I know the law says you, the two of you, are signatories. I know what the law says about that. This special account, who are the signatories?
Now, what I'm saying is that no withdrawals is conducted.
Can you answer the question? Who are the signatories to this account?
There is no signatory to the account. Okay. Let me just explain.
Okay.
Withdrawals are not made from this land transfer account.
Yeah.
Funds are transferred to the main accounts of the council with EcoBank, where transactions happen. So with this account, what happens is only the customers will come and make deposit for their land transfers.
I know that.
Yes.
Now, how was this account created?
Again, I will need to, because it was before I came in as CEO.
We want you to give us the information regarding the creation of the account. Everything regarding the account we want to know.
Yes, okay.
It's all the details
yes.
of his account.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
Just to help you and this commission, if you open an account and you don't, movement from one account to another account must have signatories, whether it's by transfer or by check. So the signatories informing the bank to do the transfer from account number 1 to account number 2 must have been deposited in the bank. Then they would not honor your instruction to transfer from account 1 to account 2.
Yes.
So whoever is giving that instruction to move from account 1 to account 2 must have been deposited in the bank. So when an instruction comes, the bank will have to do the necessary checks and balances to see whether that instruction is a legal instruction.
Yes.
So if you don't have that, I think there is something wrong with that institution. You must, any movement of monies from one account to another account must have a signatory to that account, that particular account.
Yes, I think I have not dealt with what he asks is the signatories, and this is what I try to explain. But of course, when funds are being moved from this account to the main account, instructions are given.
Who signs those instructions?
It should be the signatories to the account, the CEO and the Director of Finance.
Who are those? That's the answer.
Yes, that's the CEO and the Director of Finance.
That's the answer he wants from you.
Yes.
Yes, so please give us all the details regarding that account.
Yes.
how it was opened, when it was opened, the signatories before, if the account was opened before your time and during your time as well.
Okay.
And all the necessary details. So please provide that to the registrar. We need that today.
Yes.
Yes, today.
Yeah,
We need that today so that we go through it.
Yes.
Do you understand that?
Yes.
Right. Please give us the name of the other lady. Is it Fatoumata Jallo? The data and the clerks you're referring to, or the accounts clerk?
Yeah, you have Nyima Kamara has the data entry clerks. Then you have Fatoumata Jallo. I think previously that was Fat Jame.
Yes.
And then after, I think you have Fatoumata Jallo.
Okay. Thank you. 5C.
Yes.
At some point, their contract, the contract you have with them was terminated. Was it? Was it terminated?
I think they decided to discontinue the service.
That's termination.
On their part, yes.
They decided to discontinue.
Yes.
Do they have a letter to that effect?
Yes.
Okay. We need the letter. You made several payments as well during your time as CEO?
Yes, I think we made I think 2 or 3 payments.
We need the but you signed the agreement with 5C?
No,
it was
sir.
negotiated by the CEO and is it Mamsit and Sept Sonko, but who signed it? Is it you?
No, Mamset
It's
signed
Mamset.
it. Yes, sir.
But it took effect during your time?
Yeah, I launched the system.
Yeah.
Yes. I have a copy of the letter to discontinue the service to BAC from 5C.
Right.
It's a scanned copy, please.
Did you respond to that letter?
Yes.
Can we have the response, please?
Okay, I will have to print the records.
So you can wait until you have all the documents regarding the letter to discontinue and the response to the effect. We have it in that in a bundle. And the various payments you've made to 5C when you were CEO. We want that information. We know there were several payments made to 5C.
Yeah, I will consult the Director of Finance and confirm.
Do they write, do they send you invoices?
Yes.
Okay, we will need the invoice as well.
Okay, I'll check with the Director of Finance.
Yes. Right. Any questions for this witness?
Mr. Jonga, the software, can you tell us what this software is all about?
What, is it the metrics?
Sorry? No, you have indicated in your budget that you purchased the software for 500,000. Check your budget.
Which budget, please?
The one I earlier showed you. Register, can you please give me?
On the 20, this one that you gave me.
Do you have it with you there?
Can you please help with the heading?
It says software.
No, I mean, is it under the chairman's office or?
Okay. Mr. Jonga, this is your budget.
Okay, few seconds. Let me go through it.
I have a challenge in appreciating the budget because the way the layout is made?
Okay, the accounting software,
Yes.
the 350.
No. In your in the details of the itemization, you see you indicated software 500 and
That is for 2022.
yes.
Yes, what I have here is the accounting software,
Yes.
350.
Go to 2020.
The 51,000 or 500,000?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, and in 20, you said in 2021 is how much?
2021, let me check. Can I have the copy for 2021? Because I have.
Registrar,
2022.
kindly give him the budget for 2021.
What's this?
Did you see that?
Yes, for 2020, what is approved is 500,000.
Yes.
Yes.
Is that what you expended? Because there is nothing showing us
yeah.
that
What
you
we
did not spend that money.
Yes, what we expended would be in the 2022
Yes.
budget, yes.
Yes, confirm for us how much was expended.
The column is zero-wise.
Yes.
Yes.
That is where I have the challenge. So now, was there an agreement for this software?
With
Well-
metrics, yes, I want to believe that it is the same software for the metrics, the agreement of which I have submitted here early on.
The agreement?
Yes. You
For
know,
the metrics?
yes, annually we pay a fee to upgrade the software system
Yes.
and
If-
maintenance.
Yes, but you have just indicated, that is where I have challenge, you have indicated zero. So if, we will check, you said you have submitted it,
Yeah.
then we will go back to the agreement
Metrics, yes.
and check and cross-check the budget
Yes.
to confirm.
Yes,
You understand what you are supposed to pay, because it's captured in your 2022 budget as zero.
Yes, for 2021, the actual.
2021, sorry, I beg your pardon.
I'll also confirm with the Director of Finance. Also.
Yes, we will check the agreement that you have submitted, and
Yes.
then we'll get back to you. And the last question I have is, the assets, your assets register, is it updated?
Yes, at the time I left, it is.
Can you provide us with the asset register?
I have submitted that earlier on.
You
as well.
also submitted that one?
Yes.
You submitted it?
Yes.
Okay, we will check with the registrar. Yes.
Just administrative question.
Yes.
When your director of finance
Yes.
sends you payment,
Yes.
does he come with the payment to discuss it? Do you have questions on some of these payments? Or he just sends it and you sign and give your secretary to take it back to the director of finance? Do you have a tete-a-tete on some of these payments?
Yes.
You do?
Yes, we do.
So you are fully aware?
Of the payments, yes.
And the reason why these payments are being made?
For the software, yes.
No, no, no.
For the other payments,
I'm
yes,
just
of course.
saying general.
Yes, we have briefings.
You do have briefings,
yeah.
tete-a-tete, and when your budget is, you are spending over your budget, do you inform the director of finance that this is, does he come with a balance to say our balance is this in this budgeted item? Because you have spent so much money over budget, we have not seen any environment approval for you to overspend on those budget lines.
Typically, there should be a environment for us to spend above the budget.
Sorry, come back again.
I said typically there should be a environment for us to spend.
Yeah.
To spend. And
But do you have the environment?
Yes,
Are you authorized?
I can. They do via, but I cannot remember authorizing an environment. That's where the
No,
problem
but
is.
you see, that's the reason why I asked. Do you have a tete-a-tete with your director of finance? Yes. Because when you're about to sign, you'll know the balance in the budget,
yes,
and what you are signing.
Yes.
And he should tell you the balance is 2, we are to sign for 5, and the other 2 we need environment. Or you don't do that, you just sign.
No, of course, he will inform me that we need environment for some expenses to go ahead. But the serious gap have been, I don't remember signing any environment from his.
Any environment you have not.
Yeah, but I'm sure
requested any environment from your side.
No, I have not signed any. I have not authorized any environment, but the environments have been done. I'm sure he will be in a position to provide the environment details.
Yeah, but as the main custodian, you should know.
Yes, I know about the environment do happen, but like I said.
Did you see the environment request?
Yeah, but
the approval of the environment?
Yes, I've seen the environment, but I have not been able to approve the environment, which should have.
But you are spending.
Yes.
So what do you call that?
No, it is not in line with procedure.
It's what?
It's not in line with procedures.
And therefore?
It's wrong.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Council,
yes, we are done with this witness. We want to allow him to come up with the information that we have asked after break.
Now, let me just ask you this question, Mr. Jonga. Now, for the during your course as during your tenure as CEO, did you make any increment in salaries or allowances? ofModou?
Beside the increment given to us in 2020, the one that I submitted, there have not been any increment of allowances.
And salaries?
Salaries, your government does the increment. There have been, that I think, 30% increment, then after another 50% increment.
No, the reason why I ask is that the honorarium that was being paid was not paid consistently. In each year, there will be some incremental additions in their payments. That we have noted. So it is in line with that sort of increment that I'm asking you. So aside from the increments on the honorariums that councillors were paid, you've not increased any allowance whatsoever for the staff?
No. We did propose allowances, but we did not secure any approval from the ministry, and that's why we have not proceeded. with those payments. But that is limited to the General Council for council meetings and subcommittee meetings.
Now, you talked about you had the Brikama Area Council have properties. Now, can you give us a comprehensive list of all the properties that the council have, both lease and freehold?
They are all in the asset register that I've provided.
In the
Yes, in the asset register. Yes.
Right.
They are not they are in the layout, and I don't think they are leased. What we paid was the premium fees.
We will check the asset register, and we will confirm with you
asset
whether,
register.
yes. Now, for third-party limited liability companies, have you had any transactions with companies?
Companies like...
I am just asking, do you have, as the then CEO, did you have any transactions with any third-party companies?
Third-party companies, with regards to contracts or with regards to...
I'm just saying, if you have had any transactions, the council has transactions with companies, if I can put it.
Yeah, there have been kind of a lease agreement with other parties. I don't know if we can call that third-party limited companies.
For example?
For example, there's a section in the market in Brikama Central Market, which is leased to one ofModou Selu.
Can you provide us with details of those companies that the council have business with or are doing business with?
Such similar contracts? No,
No,
I want to provide you with the information that I have, but I also want to be
yes, what I'm
clarity.
saying is that
yes.
if the council is engaged with any company in doing whatever sort of business activity with the council, we will be interested to have that information from you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, please note it. Yes. Now, I have, the register has provided me with the metric solution, that is the agreement that we were referring to in your budget. And please take a look at it. It is admitted in evidence.
Yes.
Please take a look at it and tell us what is the agreed sum from this agreement.
Yes, the agreed sum is 165,000.
Yes. Now, how did you arrive at the 500,000 in your budget?
Yes, this was signed in 2013. Again, if you could allow me, I would consult the Director of Finance because he deals with metric solutions with regards to this software.
Yes,
so
please,
he will be in a better position to give me a correct answer.
You said this was signed in 2013?
Yes, 2013, yes.
Yes, and it's still subsisting?
Yes.
Yes, please find out whether there is an additional agreement or a new agreement so that we will be able to understand the payments that have been effected.
Okay, ma, thank you.
Yes, let us have the document. Council?
What do we want Mr. Jonga to be given time after break to come up with the information?
Yes, this is your document. Please have the... So thank you, Mr. Jonga.
Thank you.
You may proceed to provide some of the information that we requested.
For 2018 and 2019 fiscal year.
Well,